guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we're gonna be making Crayola Play-Doh Slime. But first, we gotta make our Crayola Play-Doh. For this project, we're gonna need some flour, measuring spoons, a big glass bowl, a big wooden popsicle stick, Crayola crayons, cream of tartar, a frying pan, salt, vegetable oil, a giant wooden mallet, and a plastic little baggie. Now when we make the Play-Doh, we need extra fine salt. As you can see, we only have coarse salt. Now what coarse salt is, it's these big chunk rock salt. This is coarse salt. We need it to be like a powder form. I'm gonna take my coffee grinder and I'm gonna grind up the coarse salt. Now you can do the same thing if you don't have extra fine salt. Be really careful, watch your fingers, have an adult present. We're gonna take some of the coarse salt and then I'm just gonna pour some in. Now we're gonna close this up. Blend it, grind it, spin it. Let's open that up slowly. Look at that salt smoke. Now we're gonna mix all the dry ingredients for the Play-Doh. We're gonna need 1/3 cup of flour. Put that in the mixing bowl. 2 tablespoons and 2 teaspoons of salt. Half a teaspoon of cream of tartar. Wow! Mix it all together. Let's put this aside for now. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take our Crayola crayons. As you can see, they're red, but they're all different colors red. But that's okay, because when you cook it all together and melt the wax together, it's just gonna blend into one beautiful pot of red. Rip off the paper of the crayons, because you don't want that in your Play-Doh. We actually only need 2.5. So we have 3 right now. I'm just gonna break this. Now, the next part is what I've been looking forward to this whole time. We are going to put our little crayons in here, put it in this little baggie, and now I'm gonna use my giant wooden mallet and we're gonna smash these crayons. Smash! It's all in little crumble pieces now. The next thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna make my way all the way to the oven. So we made it all the way to the oven. Just giving you guys a heads up, this part a parent should be helping you or an adult should be helping you so that you don't burn yourself or you don't get hurt. Turn the oven on super low, so you want it at low. Get some vegetable oil. I'm just gonna give it a little nice swash of it right here. Make sure the oil gets everywhere. Now I'm gonna put in the crayons that I smashed with my grandfather's mallet. Sprinkle it in there. And then you're gonna use your popsicle stick. A little mix here and there. Now we wait. Look at it melt into that beautiful red color. Now you remember how earlier I said don't worry about the different shades of red? This is why. It blends into one beautiful color. Now once it's all melted, make sure you mix the colors really well. And then slowly we are going to add 1/3 cup of water. Ooh. Look at that reaction. You want to put a little bit at a time. You don't want to get too crazy with it. Now after you have all the water inside, you just want to keep mixing it a little bit. Water and oil will never mix, so that's why you're going to see the bubbles inside. I'm going to start adding my dry ingredients very slowly. Take a handful at a time. Kind of sprinkle it in there. Mix it. Take some more. It's getting thicker, clumpier. This is exactly what we want. Some more of that. Just keep adding slowly. We don't want to get too impatient because if you dump all the dry ingredients at the same time, it's just gonna be one powdery mess. I got the last of the flour in there. I'm gonna turn off my fire now. Now I'm gonna put it back into this bowl. Now I'm gonna take it back to the table. So we made our way all the way back to the table. Now the reason why I don't want to use my hands right away into this bowl is because the dough is still really hot. So I'm just gonna keep using my wooden spoon to mix it all together. After it cools down, then I'm gonna use my hand and give it some nice squeezes. It doesn't really look like Play-Doh right now, but once it cools down and you start mishing it together, it's gonna look like real Play-Doh and you're not gonna be disappointed. All right, I think it's cooled down enough for me to use my hands. Just a little bit warm, but that's okay. See, it's already forming all up together. Look how vibrant this color is. It works way better than food coloring. It feels just like Play-Doh, if not even better actually. I wonder how it smells like. Jesus. Whoa, that stinks. It's not like absolutely disgusting. I mean, I'd play with it like this, but I won't play with it like this. I wonder what it tastes like. I'm just gonna get a little nib, okay? Because there's wax in here. I'm basically eating crayons. Still my tongue, isn't it? Oh, that was so salty. Oish, okay. Don't do that. Don't eat it. I kind of want to make some shapes with it. And we have a beautiful night sky. Now that we know that our Crayola Play-Doh works, it's time to make some Crayola Play-Doh Slime. For our slime, we're gonna need some glue, baby oil, some lotion, shaving cream, baby powder, and a little bit of Borax Solution. You're gonna need some borax and water, mix it all together, and then you get some of this. And we can't forget our Crayola Play-Doh. I went along and I already made a blue color along with the red one we made earlier, just so we could have some more variety, some options. Opening up that glue. Gonna pour that all out onto my bowl. All right, I think that's about it for the glue. We're gonna put in some baby powder first, and I'm just gonna use my eye and see. Maybe you don't need that much, just a few squirts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put some baby oil. This thing is childproof. Give it a few squirts. So we cut in half the lotion bottle because we were running really low. There's only a little bit left, but we're not gonna waste it because we don't waste things around here. Gonna scoop out all the rest of that lotion in here because we don't need that much lotion. Mix it all together first. And remember to use something else to mix, not your hands, because it's a lot of chemicals and you don't want your hand to be up in there. At least not right away. Keep mixing it first. We are going to need some shaving cream. You want to put the same amount of shaving cream as you do glue. Now I'm gonna mix it in together. Okay, I think we have this nicely mixed. Now we are gonna use some borax. You wanna put in just a little bit of your borax solution at a time. So just a little splat. Takes a little bit of time to activate, so be patient. You'll know when it's ready when it all sticks together and not with the bowl. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna split this slime into 3 sections. We're gonna take a little bit of Play-Doh at a time, okay? Just a little bit of Play-Doh at a time. Now inside the Play-Doh, it has a lot of moisture. When you put it in with the slime, it's gonna make it more watery. That's why you only wanna put a little bit at a time and just kind of fold that in there. Watch it change colors. So I'm just gonna take another pinch. Not too much, just that pinch, you see? And then I am going to mix this in there. So this is what happens after you add Play-Doh in, okay? That is the difference. That's why you want your slime that you make originally to be a little bit more on the stiff side. See? I am gonna add just a pinch more. Fold and squish. Ooh, it's starting to feel very nice. Now, if you want it to be a darker color, you're gonna wanna make the slime more stiff before you add the Play-Doh inside. Now, I'm gonna make some blue. Just a pinch. Remember, just a little bit at a time. Even if it takes a little while, just have the patience or else you're gonna mess up and it's not gonna be a good time. Pull and fold. Okay, now we got our blue slime. The color still came out pretty nicely. We are gonna take that 3rd chunk that we had earlier and we are gonna mix the 2 colors together. Do you know what color blue and red makes together? Purple. So I am gonna take a pinch of red and then a pinch of blue, mix it together first. Now that we got our purple Play-Doh, we're gonna add it into our slime. Fold the slime over the Play-Doh. I don't know why, but it reminds me of blueberry waffles. Now I want some blueberry waffles. All right, we got the purple slime done. I love the color for this one. It's like a light lavender purple. I think this is the most perfect slime I've ever made. This is how our Crayola Play-Doh slime turned out. Some of the wax actually is still kind of there. If you actually keep ripping apart the slime, I think the purple one's my favorite though. The blue one looks very nice. This red one is not really red anymore, but that's also nice. I'm gonna take all 3 of this and I'm gonna make a Twizzler out of it. So I'm gonna roll it into kind of like a stick. And then I am gonna twist it. Oh. Oh. I'm just gonna swirl it. It's not working out the way I wanted it to. But the colors look nice. All right, let's see what happens when we mix it all together. Red, blue, and purple. Maybe it'll turn green. It's turning into a dull purple. Spread it out like a blanket. Oop. So that's how you make Crayola Play-Doh and Crayola Play-Doh Slime. So hopefully you guys tried this project out at home, but please make sure there's an add-on present the whole time because you're dealing with the stove and a lot of different chemicals. That's gonna be all for today. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Thank you